This is Wayne Whitley. I'm a retired computer design engineer, and now I create adventure videos for fun. Come along with me and enjoy this Whitley Videos adventure. Can you guess what this is? If you said 18 members of the Qatar military skydiving team doing a pre-dawn training exercise in Deland, Florida, you'd be right.
One of the next aircraft up in our lineup will be the Just Aircraft SuperSTOL. That's STOL, short takeoff and landing. Bill Schmidt climbing in his aircraft now. He'll be taxiing out to runway 23 to take off. Stripe dividing those two colors. Falling up the canopy over to my left.
Tires there. That is a backcountry aircraft manufactured in Walhalla, South Carolina from Just Aircraft. Gary Schmidt, the pilot of this aircraft, starting his takeoff roll in just a moment. This is the SuperSTOL, and STOL stands for short takeoff and landing. Uses very little runway as Gary clears the runway there in that SuperSTOL. Side-by-side seating for two. Excellent economical design based on that tube and fabric aircraft, chromoly fuselage. That Just Aircraft SuperSTOL, and the STOL is short takeoff and landing, STOL. That's almost zero ground speed, still about 40 miles an hour airspeed. With the leading edge slats, it gives the aircraft a really reduced stall speed. Those backcountry airfields where animals and small children are playing on the field, no worries, da-doop. Just Aircraft is here. Turning base to final now, a couple of notches of flats. That's 914, pull back to idle. Just Aircraft SuperSTOL. Touching down now, Gary Schmidt for the Just Aircraft.
Hi everyone, we're here at the Deland Sport Aviation Showcase 2018, and we're here in the ChartitAll booth. I'm Trevor Simoneau, I'm the founder and CEO of ChartitAll, and you may be wondering what all this awesome aeronautical chart stuff that I have around me is. Well, when I was 11 years old, I started a company called ChartitAll to pay for my flight training and ultimately college at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Now what we do is we create all of your favorite custom aeronautical chart products, so shirts, shower curtains, sunglass cases, phone cases, coffee mugs, Tervis cups, leggings, pretty much anything you can think of. So check us out, ChartitAll.com, follow us on social media at ChartitAll, and be sure to check out all the awesome things that we've got planned and everything that we do. Thanks.
And even people that have food allergies or food sensitivities, again, these are all natural, so sorry.
We sell this like little device on the bottom, and it goes outside the aircraft.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name's Bill Harrelson, and I'm here at the Deland Sport Aviation Showcase in beautiful Deland, Florida. They've graciously asked me to display our airplane here, and this airplane has done some relatively extraordinary things. This airplane holds 2 world records, one for distance, Guam to Jacksonville nonstop, and one for speed around the world over both poles. And we are very happy to be here displaying the airplane.
All right, good morning. The first thing I'd like to do is apologize. The speaker that was supposed to speak on flying seaplanes in Florida could not make it this morning, so you're stuck with me talking about a little fun trip I made a couple of years ago. It was a attempt at a world record flight for speed around the world over both poles. And of course, you can't talk about a flight that involves long legs like this without talking about the airplane. The airplane is really the key to this. So we built it from the ground up specifically for these world record flights. Every airplane has plenty of room for more gas. What it doesn't have is plenty of center of gravity envelope for more gas. So we did everything we could to get the center of gravity forward. We put a header tank up here behind the instrument panel. We moved the engine forward an inch. We built in lots of extra fuel tanks here. This is, you're looking at the firewall, and in the expedition configuration like this, there's no rudder pedals on the right side. We have these 2 fuel tanks going all the way to the firewall, and there's the header tank, back seat tank, and here is all our neighbors helping us close out the wings. And as you can see, we used every possible nook and cranny inside the wings for fuel. So in total, we were able to get 361 gallons of fuel on the airplane. There is 5 of the 10 tanks that were in the airplane for in the expedition configuration. The expedition configuration is just a one-place airplane. Everything that's not the pilot seat is fuel tanks. The airplane finally flew in October of 2012. And we did all the things. I don't know if probably some of you guys have built aircraft, and you understand the testing that has to go on. You have to verify your best angle of climb, best rate of climb, stall speeds, flying characteristics, all that kind of stuff. Well, we did all that normal stuff, and when we finished that, we started testing for distance, and distance at heavy weights. And it was pretty easy at first. We saw how the airplane flew, put another couple of 100 pounds of fuel on it, see how it flies then. And that worked out great until you start getting up into the very heavy weights where you're well beyond landing weight, max landing weight. And so some of those flights, it took 12, 14 hours of flying just to get down to landing weight. So the flights kept getting longer and more complex as we tested heavy weights and distances. This is one of the test flights we did. We went from Kinston, North Carolina, non-stop to Live Oak, Florida, via Los Angeles, Santa Catalina Island, and San Diego. This was about a 20-hour flight. Interesting thing about this is we did this VFR. We were testing a lot of systems on the airplane. We were testing the communication system that we had with the ground crew. We were testing the spider tracks. Each of these little dots you see is a hit from spider tracks. Every 60 seconds it gives a hit on Google Earth, and the ground crew can see altitude, ground speed, course, all that kind of stuff. So we were testing all this. VFR, never filed a flight plan, never talked to ATC at all. And as it turns out, the plan was not to land in Live Oak, Florida, this little rural airport up here in North Florida. We were going to go down to Cape Canaveral area, but there was bad weather across Florida, and we were VFR, so at the last minute, we diverted into Live Oak, Florida. Throughout the presentation today, I'll be using the term we. This was a single place airplane in this configuration, but it was a whole team of people that made these flights possible. So I call it a we. Anyway, landed here. Nobody knew that we were going to land in Live Oak, Florida more than 8 or 10 minutes before we actually landed. I didn't know I was going to land here. It was a last minute decision. Yet when I got on the ground, the girl came out of the FBO, came up to the airplane. She goes, "Is it true you flew all the way to California and back?" I said, "Well, yes, it is, but how the hell did you know that?" And so Homeland Security was on the phone with me before your wheels touched down. So don't think when you're out here flying around VFR, nobody's watching you. Anyway, after this, this was our longest domestic test flight, and it worked out very well. We used less fuel than we thought we'd use. The aircraft speeds were as expected. Everything worked out fine. No problems with the airplane. The satellite communications with the ground crew worked quite well. So we knew after this test, this final domestic test, that the airplane had the potential to do some pretty special things. So by way of one more test, we decided to try to set a world record for distance. And we flew the airplane from Guam to Jacksonville, Florida, nonstop. So 7,051 nautical miles. It was 38 hours, 39 minutes, nonstop. 2 sunsets, 2 sunrises. So that got us the world record in this weight class for distance. With this flight being successfully completed, we were pretty confident that our ultimate goal, the around the world over the pole record, was possible. So in March of 2013, we set out from Bangor, Maine, and landed in Recife, Brazil, and then down to Punta Arenas, Chile.
Sorry I had to cut this video a bit short. I had to get back for shoulder surgery and I couldn't miss that appointment. You can see Bill Harrelson's entire presentation at Sun and Funner Oshkosh. I hope you liked this video. If you did, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and share this video with your friends. And as always, I welcome your comments. Until next time, take care.